part two. Part two. Let me see. Okay, so what were we talking about?
The trunk of the
We
tree.
were talking about the trunk of the tree. So, yeah, the colon is a major component to detoxing and pumping your lymph system. You want to be aware that if you suffer from constipation issues, you may need the help of a detox specialist. If you've already tried, changing your diet a little bit and you're not really seeing too many results, it could be because you have an adrenal weakness or several gland weaknesses in your body. It can also be sometimes a pituitary weakness. So that's when you kind of need to do an assessment of your body. And that's what we help our clients do. We see your entire body, the whole scope, and we connect the dots. We put all the puzzle pieces together to see exactly what's causing your symptoms. So yeah, that's when it comes to the colon. Adrenal fatigue is something I see a lot. People that suffer with chronic fatigue sometimes, most often, have a lot of colon issues. I personally suffered from that for a really long time, and it wasn't until I recognized my weaknesses and I started actively working on them with taking herbs and with following certain fasts that I was able to cleanse and regenerate my adrenal glands so that I could go to the bathroom more often and easily. So yeah.
You know, the funny thing on that real quick, well, for those of you that don't know me, I never really had many digestive issues, so I never really got sick and stuff, but it wasn't until after I got into detoxification and cleaning out my system and eating, pretty much just changing my diet. Once I changed my diet, I realized how little I'd been going to the bathroom like my whole life. So like I would maybe go once a day, maybe twice a day, but they would be like massive, like, you know, it was holding up stools, like it was just like waiting for like that one time to come out. So, you know, compared to if you were going 2-3 times a day, to where it was like, you know, normalized medium stools. Like I didn't know this because I was never in pain. I never noticed it because I was never in pain.
You thought it was normal.
Pretty much. I thought it was normal. I didn't think about it because there was nothing to think about, you know?
You weren't really suffering from anything, so that didn't like cause you to change in any way.
It didn't even cause me to question like my bowel movements or the acne on my back. My face broke out from time to time. Like these things, they were just normal to me because they didn't come along with any pain. Now, if I had felt pain, then, you know, that might have changed.
You would have probably started to like
my
eliminate
outlook,
certain things from your diet if you noticed certain things cause you pain.
But because I had that strong digestion and the strong constitution, I never saw a reason to change anything. But now that I know this better way of eating and health, if you asked me if I would go back, I would definitely say no, because it's not worth it. It's just there's not enough pros to eating whatever you want.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't feel any pain, there's not enough pros to how I feel now. You know, I feel great. I feel vibrant. My skin's always healthy. You know, like
you get addicted to feeling this high all the time and not being bogged down with the everyday symptoms that other people seem to suffer from. You know, and even if you do feel sick, like you know exactly what you need to do to feel better again.
Exactly.
You know, it's so awesome. Like you don't have to suffer. You know, so if we ever have a headache, we don't have to suffer. We know.
We don't have to take Tylenol.
You know, we don't have to take Tylenol. You know. So yeah, that's super awesome. But that's a good point. Normal bowel movements, you should be moving 3 times a day. You should be moving every time you eat a meal. Every time you eat a meal, it should be coming out, you know, like a few hours later.
Just as you have normal stools, you should have other normally body functions, such as like sweating. You know, if you're taking, you know, 45 minutes, an hour at the gym to work up a little drop of sweat, you know,
that's major thyroid issues. and possibly pituitary gland issues.
These are signs that the body is trying to give you, but
skin congestion,
how are you supposed to know that if
kidneys.
nobody teaches you how to look for these signs? And that's something that they don't teach us nowadays anymore.
And that's often the missing link to healing from your disease. Because sure, some people can say like, oh, well, go vegan, eat a vegan diet. And some people may heal from it just by going vegan, but that's because they didn't have too many weaknesses to begin with. But for the people that have a lot of chronic issues, going vegan will not be enough. You gotta dig deep and detox and take herbs to regenerate your weaknesses. So that's what we do. We recognize symptoms in the body. So like if you have cold hands and feet, we know you have a thyroid issue. If you have, let's say, menstruation problems for women, we know that's a pituitary issue. If you have edema in your body, we know that's a kidney issue.
Edema.
So we know every single symptom that you can possibly have. We know what organ it's related to and what weakness and how to fix it. So yeah, that's why
we're specialists.
Being a detox specialist is the ultimate way of being a healer. It's the ultimate way because you go down and you address the cause. There's no gimmicks, It's about reversing your disease. So
how about we give them some more tips? Let's
oh yeah. So
what other detox tools are there, Ailin?
What other detox tools are there?
What other
Well,
detox tools can you give
staying on topic, the lungs. You want to make sure that you're doing deep breathing exercises every day.
Yep.
Conscious breathing is super important because you want to be able to eliminate the carbon dioxide that's being built up by your cells in your body. That's a major waste. And also, there's like a huge thoracic duct right there in the middle of your chest that's like a huge lymph vessel that when you do deep breathing, it activates that lymph vessel to pump your lymph. So
how should I be breathing?
Okay, so this is how you breathe. So you breathe. I know I'm talking a lot and I'm not really doing much breathing in this video, but it's because I'm so excited and I want to, keep things moving along as fast as
you
possible.
have your whole life to breathe.
But how you breathe is you breathe normally. I'm not asking you to breathe and hurt yourself, but take as deep of a breath as you possibly can when you inhale, and then you hold it for that many amount of seconds, and then you exhale double that. So let's say you breathe in for 5 seconds, you hold it for 5 seconds, and you exhale for 10 seconds. That's optimal breathing for you. And you should do that let's say 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night is a good starters. And then, as you advance further along and get deeper into conscious breathing, you can even try and focus on doing it all day or whenever you remember, or 5 times a day, But yeah, that's so important, so key to get
not
true
only does
oxygen to your cells.
Not only does that have its benefits with health, but it also has its benefits with the state of mind. Because when you are breathing consciously, you are focusing on your breath. So instead of focusing on bills and worrying about the kids and worrying about this, if you worry about your breath, what's to worry about? What's the breath going to do? Punch you in the face? The breath is not going to let you down, You just
can de-stress.
Breathe and you relax. That's why breathing is so crucial to
and it creates
living.
a space for you to heal because you're not thinking about the other worries in your life. It just, to me, when I deep breathe, when I practice conscious breathing, I literally feel my head expanding and opening up, and all of the burdens of the world just drain from my body, and it's amazing. And just having that little glimpse in your day of feeling so free allows you to expand on it throughout the day, so you have that goal of, okay, this is what I want to feel like throughout the day,
And there are many names for it. I mean, conscious breathing, meditation, praying, even praying, you relax and you pray, you just kind of, it's just a form of meditation, so.
And you can achieve it also through yoga, through qigong, through creative movement.
Yeah.
You focus a lot on your body, on your physical form, and
those are good too
directly
because they help
tied.
you move the
Yeah.
lymph as well, because you're moving those lymph. Now what you have to do is incorporate the diet with these tools, and those acids come right out.
Exactly.
It's all connected. When you stop and you think about it, you know, and you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, there's many things that you can do to improve your life today, right now. You know? So
No excuses.
no excuses.
Don't cheat yourself.
Don't cheat yourself.
I'm stealing his slogan. Don't cheat yourself. I gotta come up with a slogan for me. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more detox health info. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below, and we will talk about it in the next video. Yeah, should be nice. So, see you later, guys. Bye.